All right, so we're back for another Live the Faith series. I'm here with the special guest, Paul George, who is a part of our Year 5 new program for that man's year. It's called the Fight of Faith. So, Paul, the first question is, what's it like playing with Russell Westbrook?
That's a good question. And for those people who aren't an NBA fan, there's a really, really good NBA player named Paul George. We share a name, but we look different.
Okay.
Right. And actually, when I was checking into the hotel today, the guy at the counter saw the name in the computer, and he told me, he goes, I was hoping that it was the actual Paul George.
And you're like, I am the actual Paul.
I am
Paul George.
Right.
But did you tell him your sports story, your famous, high school football sports story?
No. I mean, I played sports in college, but I never made it to the pro ranks, obviously. And, I look at those pro athletes and I think, man, the gift that God has given them is so amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, based on sports, since we're on this theme of sports, in a talk earlier, you talked about the 4 Bs. Let's just talk about one of them, though, the ball field, right? Yeah. How does the ball field relate to who we are as men today, not just our childhood, but who we are now, and how actually Satan uses that to attack our identity?
Yeah. Well, I think, Satan basically takes what is good and twists it into something bad, right?
Yep.
So we're built as men to be competitive, right?
Amen.
So if there was a basket right there and I had a piece of paper, we would both see if we can make it.
I would beat you.
Right. Yeah. It's just competitive.
Right.
We as men are built as competitive. When we use that competitiveness to do the right things in the right ways, to fight the right battles, we find real purpose. But the enemy takes our competitiveness and steer it this way. Be more successful, make more money, take all the time you want away from your family, do all these things. And so our competitiveness begins to take off in the wrong direction.
Yeah. What do we do to counteract that?
Well, I think we need community, people who ground us and root us, our family, and then relationship with Christ. Like constantly asking Jesus, am I living the life that you're calling me to, the way you want me to? So us as men, we're not afraid to evaluate ourselves, right? And we need to be doing that more often and saying, there's some things I need to change, do different, do better.
Right. Amen. All right, we'll see you next week with Paul George.